It's the end of winter, the air is still cold, and many of the trees, at least in my neighborhood, are still bare. It's this time of year when it feels like nothing is changing, like we're stuck in this in-between, just waiting for something to shift. But then one morning, you notice it. Tiny buds on the branches, the very first beautiful signs of spring. And at first, it's so subtle, almost imperceptible. But soon, what was cold and barren begins to bloom. And this is the energy of Gate 36. It's the darkness before the dawn, the contraction before every expansion. It's this space where emotions can surge and where crisis feels imminent and where we question everything and question if things will ever change. But they do. They always do change because change is the only constant. In human design, Gate 36 is called the gate of crisis, but it's not crisis for the sake of suffering. It's crisis because something is just about to evolve. This energy lives in the solar plexus, which is the emotional center, which automatically means that it moves in waves. It is the intensity of not knowing what comes next, but being in this place of feeling every single emotion in the process. In the Gene Keys, this energy moves from the shadow of turbulence, where emotions can feel totally overwhelming, to the gift of humanity, which is where we get to embrace the full range of feeling that only us humans get to participate in. And then at its highest expression, this energy reaches the city of compassion, which is where we hold space for suffering, not as something to fear, but as a doorway to impeccable wisdom. The greatest expansions in life always come right after the largest contractions. This is the cycle of birth. Right now, you might be feeling the contraction, the restlessness, the deep emotions rising, a sense that something needs to shift and move but just will not budge. This is the final stretch before something new emerges. So ask yourself, what am I being prepared for that I can't yet see? And how can I allow myself to fully open to this moment? Because Gate 36 isn't asking you to fix the discomfort. It's asking you to sit in the discomfort and trust that it's leading somewhere. Spring always comes. The flowers always bloom. The sun always rises. And so will you. The question is, can you trust this contraction as part of your evolution?